to leave this town, 'cause lately I've been feeling down. The cold nights just don't feel the same. Oh, like my life inside a car, hit the button, drive real far. Heard that record on me like, oh, I'm dreaming of you, I dream of a new night. Fight in the dark till we see the sunlight. My love, it's you and I. Close, close and cool like this fire. So reach for the stars, 'cause we're aiming high. You can't wait to see me now, 'cause lately you've been feeling down. You lay awake alone at night. Oh, like your life inside a car. Forget the world and drive real far. Put that record on again. Oh, my love, it's you and I. Close, close and cool like this fire. So reach for the stars, 'cause we're aiming high. I'm dreaming of you, I dream of a new night. Fight in the dark till we see the sunlight. My love, it's you and I. Close, close and cool like this fire. So reach for the stars, 'cause we're aiming high. I can't wait to leave this town. I can't wait to leave this town, 'cause lately I've been feeling down. I can't wait to leave this town, 'cause lately I've been feeling down.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Hello, everybody.
3, 2, 1.
I figured you were just spraying me in the face while I was waiting for the intro, but I had to be in the menu. Because window mode doesn't work for shit in this game. I have to tab out so the menu pops up, so I didn't see it.
So you know, spray you in your eye line. I have to aim at the neck. It's like how the angles work.
But hello, everybody. Ice 20 streams in a row. Damn.
Wow.
Very nice.
Raptor got 3 stream streak for Raptor. Nice seeing you. Nice seeing you. Hi, Realdo. Hyper Clippy. Hi. Yeah, don't see you on here very often. Everyone being shot with hydrogen and oxygen.
Yep.
Oh, Ranger's here too. Hi.
So guess what? This isn't Fortnite.
No. No, the only thing the only thing getting eliminated tonight is
we have collectively had. Fortnite might actually be too stressful.
I don't want to put like pressure on Ranger to tell a story every time he's here. Like he deserves to just be able to just hang out and chill.
Yeah.
Plus, it's preferable that you probably don't, because it's Ranger stop and
Thank you.
I'm seems salty about not making it this year.
Yeah, yeah. Me and Primrose were actually planning to go this year, but then her gallbladder decided no.
An equally valid reason as being unemployed.
You're playing a Fortnite's player's worst nightmare, a shower of water.
Oh, look, we can go one better. If TJ comes outside, you can touch grass.
Wait, what?
No.
Look, look, grass.
It's real?
It's real and it's full of dirt and dirty, and it makes you uncleaner.
I'm a VTuber. That's not possible. I went on a 3-minute run last night in blowing jokes.
Oh God, I was
Oh, and I missed it.
Primrose. There's something about your giggle that's ASMR right there.
She's not in tonight because she has had a week. So yeah, I'll let her know though.
Mm-hmm.
The grass looks like they just took a photo and put it in the game. They probably did. I mean, I don't see a seam line, so somewhere they cleaned it up to loop.
Light? No, you're not going to look at the map because this is running off my game and I have unlocked everything. So I'm going to try and not be too spoilery, if possible.
Spoiler for a game about cleaning things with a water gun.
Yep. Speaking
Water
of, we'd like to
guns,
load up on
10 times the power of your average super soaker.
Raildo's a tired steam engine. I can relate today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because yes, you had the Pokemon's release.
Chat, yeah, for those who don't know, today was the launch of a brand new Pokemon set. And not only did the set arrive about less than an hour before we were supposed to open, which means that's a fun rush to get it out. But also they gypped us on the Elite Trainer boxes, which are usually one of the big gets for people that day. So we had issues.
You had a day.
Also, some old bitch that thought I was lying about Pacific Rim toys. So that was interesting.
What, did she say they existed?
Oh no, that's the thing. It's like she called during the chaos of the Pokemon of everyone checking out, and I said, yes, she was asking for Pacific Rim toys. I'm like, yes, we do have a few in stock. Right now, I'm in the middle of a new Pokemon launch. There's like 10 people in line at the register, so I can't go check it right now. And she goes, I'll just come down and check. So like 20 minutes later, she shows up, finds it pretty quick, is giving me the whole thing like a stink eye the entire time because she doesn't like the prices. And I'm asking her, is there a specific character you're looking for? And like she goes, I don't know who any of them are. Okay. Is there anything else I can do to help you? Yeah. How often do you get more in? I'm like, they're Pacific Rim toys are actually pretty rare. We only gotten those in. And then she goes, oh, we've gotten we've got a lot of them. She storms out bitching about how I'm lying. It's like, bitch, you didn't even know any of the characters, and yet you know that the toy line is common. Your grandkid's got a bunch of Gundam that you don't know are not Pacific Rim. Shut the fuck up.
Wow.
Yep, there's a Karen as old as the mountains.
Wow.
All right, sounds like TJ needs to blast some dirt, so we're gonna start the
For the record, chat, there are 3 Pacific Rim toy lines in existence. One is from McFarlane and includes 7-inch toys and paper punchers. The other one is done by Diamond Select, and the third is by Robot Damashi. All of them are crazy expensive as fuck because there's barely any Pacific Rim toys. And everything for movie 2 was like a short backed.
Yeesh.
So there you go. There you go. Don't tell me I don't know a robot toy line.
You don't know Robot Toy Line.
Are you? Are you? This can and will cut skin.
Well, aim it at the truck then.
In the immortal words of Randall Graves, you know, this life would be, this job would be so easy without the fucking customers.
Yep.
Swear we're never working retail again. I mean, in my particular version of retail, this is actually very rare that something like this comes up. Most people are nice and chill and very understanding. And they understand I make a paycheck to know these things, so I probably know better than them. No. No, fucking Methuselah thought she knew a robot toy line better than me.
TJ
Fucking
just
Karen
walked around.
thought she knows more about plastic robots than the gentleman known colloquially as the plastic fucking addict.
Last time this woman was near a robot, it was replacing her fucking hip.
So, TJ had fun.
It was just like, all things considered, it's not like the greatest or longest encounter, but it's just that thing like right after a stressful Pokemon launch that like just drove me to my wit's end. And then I have to deal with the Karen that time forgot.
Why do I feel like when she enters the store, you can hear the Jurassic Park music? Dun, 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 dun.
The Jurassic bitch.
She moves in a herd. She really moves.
Oh, she's a big pile of shit.
That's one big pile of shit.
Yep.
I think I would have preferred if she only communicated in raptor screeches.
At least then it would have been entertaining.
Hi,
Probably
ma'am.
would
How
have
can
had
I?
better luck with the Chris Pratt method of dinosaur wrangling.
Hi, ma'am. How can I help you? Ah!
Back, man. Back. I see you trying to stick it behind. It's not gonna work. Back to your cage. Back.
Just toss her a goat and stand back.
What? That would probably work.
Just so I can hear you guys a little better. Don't mind me. There we go. Much better.
Yeah, this
have
can
I-
be a very loud thing if you go and check it.
I've never had to kick anyone out of the store. There was somebody I said, like, don't ever come back here.
Yeah, he's just practicing for the day that I rock up.
What do you think the shotgun under the counter's for? No, the one person I had, like, they were already on their way out, or else I would have kicked them out. So we had someone who came up with a backpack, and they just said, like, hey, I have a bunch of Magic the Gathering cards that I want to sell, and we only deal in sealed product. It's like, individual cards are like whole collections of cards are kind of a gamble that we're not interested in taking, because we're not gonna buy hundreds of cards on the off chance that like 5 of them sell.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm sorry, we actually don't purchase individual cards. But it says on your website you do. No, it doesn't say anywhere on our website that we do. And he goes, but I came here on a scooter. It's like,
Good for you. You can leave here on a scooter.
yeah, I'm like, I am sorry. That doesn't change our policy. And immediately flips the fuck out. Like, he went from like confusion to just fucking pissed. Starts screaming at me, starts cursing at me, screaming like, this is why this store is going under. Like,
Right.
we've had a 4,000, we made $4,000 this week and we just signed a new lease. The fuck?
Many people. Yeah, but outside of the current, how did the
Okay.
really go, by the way?
Here, let me clarify something. So 253, the mouth on the VTuber model doesn't react to my sound. You can't actually program a VTuber model to do that. What it's reacting to is if my mouth is open or not. So like if I am like yawning or stretching my jaw or something, you will see the mouth light up. That doesn't mean that I'm cutting out. It doesn't mean that you've missed anything. It just means that I'm a puppet. And sometimes the puppet's gonna move without making noise.
Consider
Yes.
TJ like Kermit the Frog. He just opens his mouth, and sometimes there's sound.
That's such a cue for a Kermit the Frog impression that I cannot do.
Hi ho.
Hi ho, everybody. Kermit the Frog here.
I'm sure Prim probably said you feel that tick. The press Kermit the Frog where he's like doing a roast pork, or he's
I've seen
cooking
bacon, a rack of ribs.
yeah. Those ones are
I don't know if he killed and cooked Miss Piggy, or if they've broken up and this is the only way you can taste pork anymore.
no idea.
So
They have
seems
very
like the
weird
store's
things.
doing fine to me since you're in it for like half the video. Yeah. Yeah, half the time I'm still filming down there, so obviously it's still open. We're still doing fine.
It's just TJ with the green screen.
We actually just redid the graphics on the windows, and I haven't showed it off on YouTube yet. I showed it off on Blue.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I showed it off on Blue Sky. But yeah, the one thing is like we got saddled with just like the shitty graphics the original owner had, because he just did everything the cheapest way possible. So now we have nice graphics that I designed and drew. And it actually looks like a toy store now. It's amazing. Yeah, we're getting a new we're getting a new sign up, and then I'm gonna take people around the store and show them like everything that's changed.
No, I did see the graphic when you put them up on Blue Sky, and they showed up on your Discord channel.
Damn, TJ, you are a good artist. I am a man of many talent.
I'm glad to see like you and I discussed that window like the placement, who's on it, why, and everything else.
Yeah.
For so many months. Good to see it's all paid off.
Chat, there's like the window design I have contains actual use of human psychology.
Yeah.
You know, for marketing purposes.
To trick the brain, really, but yes.
Same diff.
Same thing.
Same thing.
after the Tetris game. Hopefully the store feels better. I'm still waiting to complete the Tetris game. We got a new collection that's supposed to be coming in. I got spaces for it. Actually, the Tetris game changes dramatically because the two biggest items in the store are going away. One's already sold and the other one's on its way out.
Front light.
Cargo hold light. Okay.
Cargo hold lights would be inside the back of the van.
Yeah.
I only associate cargo holds with ships and planes. It doesn't occur to me that a cargo hold is in a van.
Yeah, that's true. Oh.
Yay!
Yay! We finished. All right, game over. Back to Fortnite.
All right, back to lobby.
Okay. Next.
With single TCG cards, I know there's a market for singles, but if I want to get rid of TCG singles, I just donate to friends or throw source boys club, and that's just me. Yeah,
That's actually a pretty good thing to do, Chris.
the thing is, the thing is, like, 1% of cards have value that's worth cashing in on, and the rest are bulk.
Yeah.
But you can still make playable decks out of bulk. So if you actually want to play the game, that's fine.
And to be honest, like if you're donating them to like a charity or a club or something that can use stuff like that, then you might actually inspire somebody else to get into the hobby as well.
Mm-hmm.
Without having to like fight against gulpers and everything else.
Yeah, give someone else a chance to actually get into it, you know, just to, you know, without having them to pay for anything.
Yeah.
And then get them hooked so they come shop with me.
Yeah. Like a lot of people use the term cardboard crack when it comes to trading card games. I completely understand why, because usually it'll be, oh, I'll just buy a pack here or there, and it's not going to be detrimental at all. And then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, I just spent $500 on a single card. I need it.
Ah, fuck.
Yep. That should be
There it is.
Okay. Komori, why are you imagining me bumpy?
bumpy.
Komori says, if you put bumps all over Gale Impact, you could be Pickle Impact. Why are you imagining me bumpy?
Still impact.
I don't want to be bumpy.
Neither of us want to be bumpy or bump in the night.
Hey, that was a good show.
No, I would be bumping the night.
No, fair.
I added that to
That's
the
more
store's
for the rest.
TV
Anything else?
rotation, and it's actually still not bad.
Yeah.
It's held up surprisingly well.
Yeah, well, you put Jim Cummings in the lead role.
Fair.
That interview between him and Alan Oppenheimer was just, what the hell, dude?
I forgot to say I had a chance to get the WC Trilogy Titan Class Scorpion Comic Con yesterday. I passed on it. Ooh. It's a good one, though. Cover yourself in dimples, paint yourself white, and become Golf Impact.
Homer Simpson, the speed hole. The holes are for speed.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna say I am against any potential form for Magnetar that makes me look like a novelty sex toy. I do not wish to be ribbed for her pleasure.
Oh, thank God you said it, because as soon as you said that you're going to be green and bumpy and, oh, that's not going to be any good, I said, I know somebody who'd probably enjoy that. Sorry, Brad.
My name is Mr. Bumpy. I go bump in the night.
I can
And I'm
bump it
at-
for a night. Wow. Okay, I have to ask, am I the only one who gets like that little search Vernon hit every time they hear that little dings now?
Oh, that's the point. That's the point. You get one of those maps where like one like good spray gets you like 8 or 9 of them in a row, and you just yes. All right.
Like for a game that's like what, $30?
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
This gives a lot of entertainment and a lot of. This has been my peaceful time game for like the last couple of weeks.
I was just trying this game out yesterday, like the first 2 levels we're doing right now, and I had YouTube music out of random playlists, and it played lo-fi WWE themes, like jazzified mall music. Oh my god! Ladies and gentlemen, Del Taco, the final boss.
This is where we push TJ in and shut the door.
No, no. I don't win. I don't want to be in the nice circle of Chipotle.
No mas. No mas.
The walls are green and black. The fuck did they eat?
I don't want to know.
I do, so I can never eat it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final form of Wendy's chili.
Oh no! Oh no! No!
Arby's, we have the meats and the shits.
No, what's even worse is when you start spraying the walls and the floor and you realize that they started out white. Like that's gonna be really bad to get them to black.
Hermetically sealed in Pumpkin Wagnalls port since noon today. No one has seen the context of the bathroom since 2003.
That's why you don't do the 10-beat burrito from Taco Bell.
And yes, that was a magnificent joke, which is a joke as old as the mold in this bathroom.
Almost as old as the Karen today.
Ooh, there you go.
It'd be traumatic if you were doing VR.
Oh,
Matt, you got blocked.
Oh.
You got blocked.
Oh. It all disappeared.
Matt, I fucking love Flock.
Block. Is that a game or a food or?
Matt did some Super Nintendo gaming today. Got ActRaiser, Batman Returns, and Block.
That's right. Yes. I remember. Yes, I mentioned something to him about Batman Returns.
Block is really cool. It is a rather gimmicky platformer game, like very cartoonish graphics, more so than Nintendo usually does. But your weapon is being able to fire your arms and legs as projectiles.
Oh, I remember that.
And the soundtrack is so much better than you would ever expect it to be.
I remember that game now. Yeah, soundtrack was better than it had any right to be.
Literally
The beauty
throwing
of
hands, yes.
And rental right there.
I remember making a block out of Play-Doh as a kid.
Ah, so Clay Fighter. No, probably.
Yeah, Nintendo Online. Where's my Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut? Where's my stupidly rare, unobtainable version of that game? I know it's a shit game, but it was a fun shit game. I could beat up Santa Claus with Earthworm Jim.
And Mr. Frosty.
Bad Mr. Frosty.
Yep.
I'm still upset that action figure that got shown off of Bad Mr. Frosty is not happening, because apparently the company that tried to make it didn't actually have the rights to do it.
Oh, what? Bummer? Well, that's bullshit.
It looked really good too.
Yeah, I remember, like, that was at a San Diego Comic-Con or something. Okay, who changed the baby on this table? Seriously.
I don't want to know what they changed it into.
Well.
Put the baby on the table and it became a xenomorph. I'm sorry.
With the Batman Returns, though, I remember playing that as a kid, and forever and a day I couldn't remember which version it was, like, because it was a beat 'em up, and I kept trying to find it and I could never find it. Then I realized, like, the Super Nintendo and the arcade version were almost identical. Hey TJ.
Oh! Oh! Why is it green?
I don't know.
The fuck was Moss Man here? Fucking Swamp Thing had swamp ass.
Oh, someone had the worst Hershey, you know what, in the history of the world.
I love how I have the worst descriptors I can think of in Maddie. So like the worst Hershey's, you know what?
Yep.
Okay, the worst Hershey squirts. Happy?
Yes. Why did Oscar the Grouch mark his territory?
Because he told you to scram.
Even
worst
Oscar
possible way possible.
even Oscar the Grouch saw this and went, no.
Oscar the Grouch would look at this going, I appreciate the effort, Mac, but that was too much.
Yeah.
I live in a garbage can, but even I have standards.
Okay, we've got an inner wall that needs cleaning.
It's on this side here. It's
That
No, it's here.
the little icon that shows up now is a godsend.
Yep, and the fact that if you actually look, it actually pulsates.
Yeah, you could do that in the first game too, but you had to trigger it. You had to go into the menu and select the part. Now it just does it on its own. It's beautiful. All right, boys. Bathroom's clean. Physically.
Oh, I really gotta.
Spiritually, it's
Wait.
never coming clean.
No. Sparkling
Do we
white.
want,
Winter
do we want
clean.
another small one or a large one? What do we think?
I think we can size it up a little bit.
Size it up a little bit?
Yeah, a little big. Yeah, a little bigger.
Just a tad.
Get a little bigger. You saw when they were big enough to clean after that one. The horror.
It's clean.
Horror.
I'm not.
Winter
All right,
white.
who wants what? Who wants
Green
what?
clean. Cut the Homer sips. Oh, I really gotta. No.
I'm gonna take the leadership.
All right, let me get started on the fire.
Yes, this is definitely gonna be one of these streams where it's like we're gonna be talking, but at the same time it's like we're just chilling.
Yeah.
Feel this one, people. If you have questions, feel free to ask.
Oh, the chat's been active. I have just been very distracted.
Why do I suddenly feel like? Why do I suddenly feel like Nifty and Husband Hotel?
We're not in. We're no longer in the Devil's Outhouse. So I think I can pay a little bit more attention now.
Yeah.
Blame the streamer, not chat. Oh no, it's absolutely me. It's absolutely me because unfortunately I don't have 3 eyes to be able to keep a track of everything. I know I should get more eyes installed. It's a skill issue.
Yep. Speaking of skill
Grateful.
issue, you had much of a chance to play Mortal Kombat?
Not since this week has been packed.
Fair enough.
I'll be real. I've got like a semi-secret art project that's going on, and like my brain is like really cranked overtime on that.
Magnetar, the only fan.
No, not that kind of cranking.
Are you sure about that?
Also, let's remember there's some websites that Twitch doesn't like us to mention.
True.
It's 18 plus. They can.
No, seriously,
no.
seriously, don't get me demonetized,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
No.
We have to call it Blue Twitch. People will get it.
Or as I'd like to call it, Vexoria's other hand.
I'm getting a little weirded out by how many VTubers I'm starting to get to know who have accounts there too.
I know Rick was very weird.
No, not him. No, he was gonna do something on that side for his subathon thing. I don't know if he ever got to it. I think he was just gonna do something like a spicy art stream there.
Nothing wrong with doing spicy art.
Yep.
Jalapenos are okay by me.
And now it's a spicy art stream. You're just drawing bottles of hot sauce.
You know what? I can actually see you doing that.
It's Hot Ones fan art.
Yeah.
Today we'll be drawing the last dab.
And your anus will regret it.
It's the only anus that'll be involved on this stream. All right, redeem, hydrate. All right, we can do these things.
Powerwash simulator, and most of you are going hydrate. Guys,
Chris,
you know.
no, well, I need no, Maddie. I legitimately need to answer this. Chris, no, I'm not sub to any of them there. I don't have an account over there. And that's not me going like, oh, no, don't. I don't. Of course, no, don't. No, I literally don't care. It's just amusing to me how many people I know who have a side gig over there at this point.
So when we eventually
make it a riff
when
of
we
the
eventually
vibrate. You know, that's a legitimate answer.
Just checking 2 profiles for the exact same person I know. The first one says, streamer, artist, variety, and then I checked the other profile. Anal slut. Oh, sure. Okay. You do you.
And they do.
Yeah, on your website, I see you do.
Hey, in this economy, if you're gonna get fucked, may as well make money off of it.
In this economy, I don't blame anyone for any of their side gigs. That's the honest truth of it. $253. That site I can't mention.
Blue Twitch.
The streaming site that's not this. The streaming site where other things get sprayed.
Yeah, over there, Powerwash Simulator is a completely different game.
Truthfully, it's closer to Splatoon than what we're doing. Just thinking back the last 10 minutes of conversation, thinking to myself, I'm a PG YouTuber.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you're not being a PG YouTuber, you're an R18 everything else.
Kinda. Ow.
Hi, Slick.
Yeah, that other website. Single air conditioners.
Yep.
Don't Google it. Please don't.
Single air conditioners in your area. I don't know why, but that just sounds like a very weird search, but at the same time, I can understand why.
I just need a single air conditioner. I just have this one room that won't get cool.
Yeah.
I was bored, so have a star. I am sorry that I'm boring you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know this probably doesn't come off as the most exciting stream on the planet. But like after so many weeks of Fortnite, we're all sort of like a bit burnt down on it.
Yeah, we need just a little break here.
Yeah.
And like as much as there's a fun novelty to like shooting people around Springfield, like it's still the same gameplay. And I think the fact that the loot pool is just kind of mid isn't helping.
Yeah.
The fact that you and I like we
playing solo and it's super sweaty, so
it's like the thing is like TJ and I, we love sniping. And we haven't had good snipers in a long time. So it's like until they decide to actually bring decent snipers back to the loot pool.
They don't bring back snipers because pro players bitch about getting sniped. Oh, I'm sorry, you don't want to hide during firefight because that's kind of part of the gameplay too.
Yeah.
Night Clippy, thanks for coming in.
Don't want to... Snipers suck. So do shotguns. Well, ruin our fun. Why don't you?
Oh yeah, yes, yeah. Like We don't get snipers because, you know, the pros whine and bitch about it. But, you know, double pump shotgun, you know, that's fine.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm okay with a 5-gun. I've tried it. It's fun. But I'm like, when you can barely play because everyone else is trying to shoot you. Kind of ruins the fun.
253, the map is very different in layout. Especially because you got to remember that hit and run was designed specifically for getting around in a car. Fortnite is designed to get around on foot. Chris, yep, we got a title impact. Hang on, switching up.
An appropriate
water
impact,
level
actually.
rising. Adapted. Title impact.
Don't even care about the Simpsons. I really got. So I've only been really messing with the Lego stuff. I was really into the Lego when it first started, and now there's so much going on, like, and now it just seems daunting. Like, I started an island for all of us, kind of lost track of it, and now Bees just kind of completely overwhelmed it.
It's a metropolis now.
Yeah, Lego was one of those modes that very creative, very interesting mode, but at the same time, it's like there was just so much that we got so far behind on it. Just feels that it's one of those things of we're too far behind to play it now.
Yeah, it feels like if we had kept up with it and it had been a gradual growth, yes. But now it feels like I'm learning 3 times as much game in order to get back into it. No. I'm good. I got Pokemon Pokopia coming up. I think that's gonna be like my chill sit around build stuff game for a hot minute.
Pokemon Animal Crossing Edition.
It's weird. It's like part Animal Crossing, part Minecraft. Like it's basically taking a little bit of all like the super chill games.
TJ, Maddie just hit me in the face with a ladder. This is not a wrestling game.
Maddie, what did I tell you about hitting people with ladders?
That it's fun.
No. Yes, but no. You set them up and jump off of them. They are not for swinging, they are for leaping. Did
But
Jeff teach you nothing?
Hitting?
Look, we're not reinventing the
This
wheel here. Calm down,
window
calm down.
is not going to be clean.
Yeah, real though. We saw the Moslax and like the Pikachu, like the ghost white Pikachu, which is a weird game to introduce 2 new like regional form Pokemon.
Ghost White Pikachu?
Yeah, the new trailer for Pokopia actually showed off a couple like variants to old Pokemon. And yeah, there's a very odd Pikachu in the trailer.
See, this is what I get for not keeping up with Pokemon. Like, the last time I played was Sword and Shield. But even then, that was like, I played it for a day and went, yeah, I'm good.
We've got over 1,000 of them now.
Oh, you get it.
Yeah, I feel the exact same.
Only Switch 2 game I'm trying to find again near future Metroid Prime 4, Kirby Air Riders, Turok Trilogy from Night Dive physical release, Outlaws, and then maybe Tomb Raider Trilogy remastered for the Switch. Yeah, Matt, I have spoken my praises of several games on Switch 2 that we have played on this. Mario Kart World is a fun time. If you can get the bundle that has it, go get for the bundle because you get a discount on it. Donkey Kong Bonanza is one of the most fun games I've ever played. Dig. Bash. Monkey break.
Monkey breaking. Yes, I will possibly get a Switch too, so I can play Donkey Kong. After hearing you and Bees like praise the living crap out of it.
It's not even funny. Like it's so many good reviews.
Oh yeah, yeah, like genuine Game of the Year material. Which says a lot in the year Expedition 33 came out.
Yeah, I was about to say, considering like this year has actually had some really good contenders for Game of the Year, for a game about Monkey being on there, like that's high praise.
Some of this respect I have for Nintendo is that, you know, they can take some of their oldest franchises and go, you know, we're just gonna switch this up now, and it's still gonna feel like the same franchise, but oh fuck, is it a new experience?
Kevin Baseball. Really?
Yeah, it's been giving me the two.
No. It was the base block corner that I looked at. It was like literally a little 1x1 square in the corner.
Really?
Yeah, like right here.
The one shot. The one shot to finish it.
The one to finish it.
I wonder how they hold up against Silk Song. Yeah, Silk Song is another one that's been up for a lot of Game of the Year nominations.
Yeah.
Again, deserved. Great game. How that game is $20, I don't know. Good lord.
Probably because it wants to be played by everyone.
Oh yeah, I've gotten so much more gameplay time out of Silk Song than I have like some $60 titles.
This will be a hot.
God bless Team Cherry. Yep.
Yep. Aussies, we'll look after you.
I love the fact that. Oh. Hey. Everyone get around it. Get ready. Take your spots. We'll make sure this hits in different angles.
3, 2, 1, spray. Yeah, you talked earlier about the one that goes ding, ding, ding and gets all the serotonin. This is one of them.
Speed run.
I don't think I have a timer. I should have got the timer for this.
Beep.
Speedrun. Yeah. Or 98%. Armrests. On the sides. Yep. What have we got? Footwell. Ding. Armrest cushion. Okay. Center control console.
But well.
Underneath the, yep. Indicator and a wing mirror. Hey!
Lemon fresh.
In the replay just looks like a bunch of Power Rangers picking on it. The first game one of the missions was a penny farthing. Like the safety bike with a giant front wheel.
Yep.
And I've always wanted to get 4 players to actually just handle that at the same time and just see how fast it goes.
Alright. We'll go a longer one. Now, here's the thing. I haven't actually played Exposition 33 yet.
Me neither, because I know it is a very good RPG, and very good RPGs will consume my entire time and my entire life if I get into one.
Yep.
The same reason I never played Octopath Traveler, even though it is a spiritual successor to Final Fantasy VI.
Speaking of Final Fantasy VI, I saw my local card shop still has some Final Fantasy Commander decks left.
Yeah.
And they've got the FF6 one. I looked at the price and went, no. $115 reduce.
Oh, good luck.
And that was for the Terra one.
I hate saying it, but like the Final Fantasy VI deck really is like the weakest of the four. Just
Yeah.
it was very much designed to match the game and the characters, but as a commander deck, that doesn't really like meld very well. Like there's a strategy, you can play it, it's just not as solid as the other ones.
There always seems to be something along those lines. When it
253 penny farthing. It's just what they call it. You can also find it as safety bike, which I never know why it was called that, because it looks dangerous as hell.
Yeah,
Like,
right on this bike with a gigantic one singular wheel in the front and two small wheels at the back.
not even two small wheels.
Like, no, it was a single wheel at the back as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like you put a seat on top of a wagon wheel.
And you're supposed to pedal that safely at a time when helmets were not a thing.
Helmets were not a thing. Neither were smooth sidewalks.
Yeah. And if you fell off one of those things, well, good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor.
Why they call it a penny farthing? It takes your last penny and your last farthing to afford the medical bill.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh, you want to talk about prices? I have a mutual on Blue Sky that is at Ranger Stop showing off the merch tables and everything else.
Yeah.
So for context, I picked up a pair of Lightning Collection Yellow Ranger daggers, power daggers, for $50 Canadian.
Oh, nice.
Which was, yeah, the original price was 140, 150, so $100 off, all told.
Very good.
This is Canadian, so US you're probably looking at 120, 130, generally speaking. Guy shows me the picture, and I'm like, they're around that for around $50 above retail at one of the booths. And the Power Lance is still 150 US. So I'm like, yeah.
I do have a buddy at Ranger Stop that was sending me a few pictures from the dealer room. I told him if he found a Shogun Zord with the white arm, let me know.
I think, didn't we come close when I was at a convention? Or was that a different sword?
I think you did, but it was missing like individual weapon parts, and I didn't want to bother. There was something with it that bugged me, and I'm like, I can't. I'm like one nerve shy of pulling the trigger on this. I can't remember what it is, but they did have the Muteki Shogun. They had the original Japanese one that I wanted.
Yeah. That reminds me, I also keep an eye out probably around, I think it's about August, They're doing what they call the world's biggest collectibles fair, which, you know, obviously the person who's organizing it doesn't know Frankensons exist. Over 400 individual sellers in one location.
That's still a lot.
Yeah. We may have to try and tee up a walkthrough for your free content for your YouTube channel.
As long as your camera or like your phone can hold out that kind of battery life.
It's called a charging brick. That's what I got. I got a charging brick, so I can just plug it in and we can just go through it all.
It's like if you're at Ranger Stop and you see a Corral phone, I want it. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, isn't the Memorial one coming out soon?
Yeah, soon.
Soon trademark.
Yeah.
Hashtag soon.
He's not there. Fair.
Well, if he was there, would he really be tuning in and talking with us now?
I mean, it's midnight here, so Ranger Stop would not be doing anything right now.
Yeah.
You never know. They could have been a 24-hour convention.
All right.
I doubt
24
that's
hour
the only thing they would ever do.
3 whole last days. Yes, please.
They're free. They are now free from the ads.
Oh.
253 has mentioned he's Canadian.
Ooh. Nice. I'm on board, eh?
I'm not gonna say. I know it's already obvious. Like, it's not too obvious that Maddie's Canadian, but before stream he was asking for Zambonis in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I want to clean a hockey rink. To be honest, that wouldn't be some bad DLC, like some recreations or homages to worldwide locations. So it's like you do, hey, you know, go clean Madison Square Garden. Something along those lines. The seats alone would drive everybody insane.
It's I mean, I like that they do things like Tomb Raider and Final Fantasy VII. Like, that stuff's fun.
That model still triggers me. You didn't clean under the one reactor in the corner, and it's going to cost you every single percentage point.
Like, some of the more fun DLCs, I think, are the ones that are like completely their own thing.
Yeah,
it's like they did a whole set based on Alice in Wonderland, and it was all their own designs. They did one set that was like they would do like holiday sets, so they did their own like Santa's workshop and things like that. I want an extra level in this thing that is just the museum of really dry things. Ask us to clean it with power washers. Oh, look, it's sand from the Gobi Desert. Oh, look, it's the Magna Carta. It's the Magna Carta. Oh, and over here we have the crotch of that old bitch that was in my toy shop today.
Ooh.
Someone's still salty.
Down here, salt is a way of life. And you know what? I'm a sucker for a good callback. I don't give a shit.
I might be pushing Rule 3 at this point. We might have to give her. We have to give her a break.
It's a good, dude. A good riff's a good riff.
No, I'm like that's TJ's version of I'm from Florida, bitch.
I love that that was an improv line.
Was it? I
It
didn't
was.
know it was an improv line. It was just I knew it was a line.
Also, Husk threatening to spank Angel. Also an improv. It's just something Keith came up with on the fly and said like, yeah, that sounds like an actual like an in character low danger punishment threat. That actually works.
God, the stuff that goes into Hell of a Boss, like I would love to see the stuff that's on the cutting room floor.
Oh my god.
The blooper reel alone, good lord.
Why no one will invade the U.S. from the southeast? Florida. Yeah. Why the fuck would you start here? And we tried to invade, but there was an army of alligators wearing Mickey Mouse hats.
Release the gators!
Just imagine Mickey Mouse just standing there with like a shotgun. Not today, bitch.
Chris, if you're counting on me for protection, we're fucked. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, TJ's not exactly a violent person. Though I will try and find a way to test those limits when I get over there.
A civil war between Disney World and Disneyland. Disney World has a size. Disney World's got a size advantage, but Disneyland's been around longer, seen more. Let's see how this fight goes.
Florida
The
versus
world
California.
has natural Florida man powers.
I summon Florida man.
Your annual reminder, chat, that every state has a Florida man. It's just my state has this weird ass rule where we report all of our incidents, so everyone finds out about them. You have batshit crazy people too. They just have the sense to keep that shit under the rug.
Yep. So you just end up having the classification. It's still whatever state you're in, but it's just Florida man just got more popular.
Yeah. It's only my state that has to tell everybody about the man who fought off the police with a sock full of heroin.
Bath salts, Florida.
The comedian that I follow on TikTok, Prim likes her as well, Christina Hendricks.
Yeah.
There's one I sent across. She's Canadian. I believe she's Canadian.
The one that does Lucy Darling, right?
Yes. Yes.
Raptor Lord, I just made that up off the top of my head. That's not a real incident, but it's not too far off from what you'd see every now and then.
Legitimately could happen.
Good.
Yeah.
So, TikTok
The
comedian.
likelihood is likely.
Yeah. I sent one that she was talking to somebody who was a comedic drag queen. And it was like, oh, I'm sober. And it's going through the different state types of sober. When they got to meth, it was like, oh yeah, that's Florida sober. And I'm sorry, my brain went, oh yeah, that sounds about right. After all the shit I've heard from BJ and everybody else.
It's just in the air
If
at
you're
this
not
point.
from the state or watch enough internet videos like what the fuck is wrong with you, you just know.
Mm-hmm.
It's at this point, it's all just seeped into the ground, and the hot sun activates it around At 2 p.m.
The fact that it's on a time. 2 p.m. Better get my meth and go crazy. Ah!
Look, we all have schedules we need to keep.
Very true. Mind you, every time I see a news story that involves like oh, somebody found an alligator in their pool, I'm like, where? Florida.
Yeah.
We're in Florida this time. TJ, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. You can't prove it.
Did you leave the door to the pool open again?
No. Maybe. Yes.
It blew over during the latest hurricane.
I actually didn't get a hurricane this year. We actually got lucky.
Wow. Yeah, I was about to say, it's like I hadn't actually. Usually, I hear from you once a year going, "I'm gonna have to batten down the hatches, make sure the dog tie the dog to the ground so she doesn't fly away this year."
Oh, it's the funniest thing. Every time a hurricane season is about to come up, you get every weatherman on every local channel going, "This is the worst one. This is the worst one there's ever going to be. We're going to run out of names. We're gonna
conveniently around Sweeps Week.
We're gonna run out of names for all the hurricane seasons this year. We're gonna invent 2 new categories to cover all these. One of them is going to blow upwards. One shall rain biblical frogs."
Like, I know you're joking, but I've seen that type of shit happen though.
But they do everything. They do everything in order to get you to pay attention. And yes, Maddie, tune in. Boost those ratings nice and high through fear.
Sweeps Week.
If the Waffle House closed, then you worry. Correct. Correct. So, yes, yeah. So that's the thing. So, like, Waffle House will stay open during emergency situations in order to feed essential workers, which is incredibly cool of them.
Incredibly brave of them.
If a storm is going to get real bad, then they will close, and that's when you have to worry.
Yeah, that's the index. If the Waffle House is closed in the South, run.
That's the Waffle House index. Now, there's another grading scale. There's another grading scale. So, if your store runs out of, if your store runs out of board games, you're fine, because everyone's battening down. They're just planning to ride it out. They're like, yeah, we're gonna have no power, but we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have some fun, chill time. If the stores ran out of beer, you're fucked. Because you can't tell the difference between a new Floridian and a veteran Floridian by what they are loading up their cart with before a hurricane. If it's water, new Floridian. If it's beer, old Floridian. But if the beer runs out, because everyone's gonna have to be pissed drunk in order to get through this, good luck.
I'm glad I live in Australia where none of this shit happens.
Oh no, you just live in an environment where half the animals can and will kill you.
Yeah, that's the trade-off.
Yeah. Yeah,
it turns out
I'd want to be drunk as well.
Momi's typed looked in TJ's ear to see if there's chocolate in there. What? What kind of Willy Wonka bullshit are you trying to suggest here?
Do you live in Florida? Because it sounds like
Magnetar
you
is
might be
not
on
the
meth.
moon. It is not made of cheese.
Yeah, I don't have a form for that. Reference to 253 is supposed. Oh, okay. This is me having trouble keeping up with the chat sometimes. I apologize.
This is what happens when OCD kicks in. Must wash windows. Must wash windows.
Must hear ding.
Water.
Must hear ding. That's 20. That's 50 stars. All right, all right, all right. I just got dinged.
Sama-lama ding dong.
Yeah, a phrase like that out of nowhere can derail a fella. You're not wrong.
Oh, you want to hear about something stupid I did today?
Always.
Or at least always coincidentally stupid, I should say. So, I've been introducing the wife to older anime, so like 90s anime stuff, you know, stuff we grew up with.
Yeah.
The one thing that I keep wanting to show her is Evangelion. So Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Uh-huh.
But I don't want her to go through the Netflix because it is absolutely horrible. So I'm trying to find the old school dub, the one with your Spike Spencer. I jump on eBay because I'm like, all right, screw it. I'm gonna have to spend a couple $100 to rebuy the series. Just so we can watch it on DVD. I went and I spent $60 today to pick up just the two movies. So, Death and Rebirth, End of Evangelion.
Uh-huh.
At the same time, I've also purchased a new popcorn machine. And I remembered I had like some pre-done like movie popcorn supplies in the garage.
Uh-oh.
I go into the garage, start looking around for the popcorn, couldn't find it, eventually gave up. I happened to look over and I saw a box. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just sort of random box, I'll open it up, maybe it was inside a box. What do I find inside the box?
Evangelion.
Complete set of Evangelion with the movies. Movies I just spent $60 on.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Plus, Street Fighter 2V, so the Japanese series, and the USA Network series, and the Are My Goddess OVA and movie, which I had previously rebought during my time last year when I was out with my surgery. So here it is. I'm going through everything going, oh, here's all this stuff that I thought got lost, destroyed, given away, thrown out from like years ago. So now I have all these extra DVDs that I bloody spent money on to rebuy. And I feel like an absolute friggin' twat. Mind you, I did also find some very interesting DVDs, like the entire 5 seasons of The Guild.
Mm.
And the first few seasons of That Guy with the Glasses and Kick-Assia.
Ew.
And all the movies that he made. And like 6 seasons of The Angry Video Game Nerd. And one that I'm sure nobody remembers because they probably never watched it in the first place, which is why it was cancelled. The Man Show.
That show survived way longer than it should have.
Oh yeah.
Was that the show Jimmy Kimmel had before Jimmy Kimmel Live?
Yes.
Yes.
The girls jumping on trampolines one.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
I
sexism.
remember that.
Yep.
Still watch Linkara's atop the fourth wall. It's funny. I got to be on a Red Claw stream with Linkara a couple months ago. Which, weirdly enough, me and Linkara, I love this as a running gag. Me and Linkara cross paths every 5 to 7 years. And then part ways again, and then do nothing for another 5 or 7 years. So like me and him were in touch during the Channel Awesome days. Like if you ever saw 253, if you ever saw the damaged Mechakara hand he was using during the Lord Vice arc, I made that prop. That was mine.
Nice. I did not know that.
Yeah, a little weird trivia for you. He really liked the TJTV cartoon reviews I used to do. He put in a good word for me with that guy with the glasses trying to get me picked up. And I finally got to tell him that I've always been grateful for him, like putting his neck out for me like that. And that I am also grateful it didn't work. Because good Lord, I have several friends that used to be on that website, including one that hangs out with us on pay-per-view nights. And they all have the same shit show story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was stupid enough to be a fan.
We didn't
I
know.
was like, oh, I'll buy these movies.
We didn't know how much abuse was going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, true.
I'm trying to remember the year it was. I think it was like 2014, 13. We were apparently on a short list to join Channel Awesome.
It was.
For the WrestleCast, I should say.
That was always the thing with Rob Walker, is that he would always say that you are on a short list as soon as they have something else in place. For me, it was we don't have room for you on the main website, which was bullshit, because they were hiring complete nobodies when I had 5-digit subscriber numbers, and they were hiring horror movie reviewers when they already had 2 on staff. So fuck that. But the excuse always was, they spun off Blistered Thumbs for all their video game reviewers with Angry Joe as the lead star. And they were going to do the same thing with Linkara. If you remember his old videos having that inked reality bumper to them, that was going to be the second spin-off site. And that's where my spot was promised. It's like, we like your videos, we just don't have room for you. But when we start inked reality, you've got a spot there. And then Blistered Thumbs completely tanked. So inked reality never happened. It's stranger that you didn't work with him more. So that's the thing. It's like we were never really in a position where we could keep in touch, is the thing. So like after Channel Awesome imploded, I didn't really have any contact with the guy until about 5 years later. A friend of mine was starting up a new podcast, and anytime you start up a new podcast, he wanted to have Linkara on as the first guest as a good luck charm thing. He no longer does any podcasts, so that'll tell you how that went. But he wanted me on as the second guest for the episode, so me and Linkara were doing this guest spot together on this old podcast. And then we hung out, we got along, and then nothing happened, and we just parted ways again. And the same thing happened with the Red Claw stream. So just the way the universe works, our paths cross every 5 to 7 years, and then we part ways and wait for it to happen again.
So the countdown is on, so it's another 5 to 7 years before you will see each other.
Oh, the irony is, The irony is, I start getting into VTubers, with, Iron Mouse, Red Claw, Party Demoness, Minerva. I get into VTubers with them, and like now I'm on the complete different side of the internet. Like everyone's entertainers, but like this isn't reviewing circles. This is my normal group of people. Like everything's cool here, and I'm hanging out for like a year on this side of the internet. I'm making friends, and I'm like learning what I'm gonna do when it's my turn to start VTubing. And then Linkara starts hanging out with Minerva and Red Claw. I can't get away from this nerd.
One day he's just going to appear in your chat or something, or just jump onto a stream randomly.
I mean, if I could actually make a connection with the guy and like be in actual contact like a friend, like I'd have he'd be in the VIP room where he could jump into the open chat if he wanted to. Like, absolutely. I have a request over on Patreon that I've been putting off for a long time because it involves a lot of information about Ultron that I am not comfortable trying to figure out because I am not versed on Ultron well enough. But had I ever been in contact with Linkara for long enough, that would be who I would hit up to help me out with that video.
Very new.
How's your Ultron knowledge, Mace?
Probably not as good as his.
Okay.
I will admit, yes, I am like stupidly knowledgeable on many comic subjects, but Ultron is not one of them.
Ultron, not Ultraman. I'm not talking Tokusatsu here.
No.
Posture check.
The guy that was voiced by James Spader in the second Avengers movie.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy.
Because the request is, could Ultron defeat all of the Transformers? Or how could the Transformers defeat Ultron when they are mechanical life forms that he could control?
Yeah, I would probably go with the second, like, with enough knowledge that I have of Ultron that his thing would be assimilate.
Yeah.
And exploit. So it would be one of those things of he'd probably cut a deal with Megatron to start with and sort of use that situation to
what am I doing?
abuse into, I don't know, what are you?
I'm on the wrong washer. It's like, where's my fucking tools?
Like, he would probably, like, exploit Megatron's hatred of Optimus Prime to sort of get in and sort of access the Cybertronian technology. Then it would be an assimilation of the leadership role, probably using Starscream to help him usurp and then just throw Starscream to the fucking side like he deserves.
Like always.
Yeah.
Like usual.
Normal
You
Ultron
really
may be
you
fair,
really
but
are the
Ultron.
second type of- Sorry, I'm just watching you do this, and I'm like, yeah, you really are that second type. TikTok. Whereas I'm the first type where it's like meticulously back and forth, and TJ's just like, I've got water.
Content.
Spray and pray.
Pray and pray.
Let's see. Ultron Sigma would probably solo the Transformers. I mean, you're working the Sigma virus in now. You're just enhancing how much he can corrupt as it is. So yeah, probably. That's where it is. It's like, I need to know, like, how Ultron stories are, because he had to have like attempted to assimilate a machine life form before, or like a mechanical species like the Phalanx or something. And I just need to know, like, how did that resolve? And is there like an actual like canonical defense a robotic life form would have against what Ultron could potentially do? That I do not know, and I'm not knowledge enough to know.
That would be one of those things of, like, you'd be looking and treating him like a virus or parasitic organism, which would be the creation of like an antivirus of sorts. To be honest, I don't think he'd really be something that Cybertronians would have a great defense against.
Yeah, and that's what makes it interesting, because like they've got to have something. It's just a matter of like figuring out, okay, what is the story hook here? Like, what would they have?
Yeah,
because there have been Transformer stories where like they have been mentally controlled.
Yes.
Matrix, yeah. Two people in chat, Indo and 253 immediately. Matrix of leadership?
No, because it all depends on where we're using it and in what context. Because the Matrix of leadership is not like a control block or a control anything like that. It's not an antivirus, so.
So here's the thing. Well, no, it is, because it destroyed the hate plague, but that's because wisdom destroys hate. According to their rock, paper, scissors emotional logic of Pokemon battling. Yeah, Attack of the Autobots, they were also under mind control. Yeah, they did have devices that overcame that mind control, but that also depended on the right people being available. If Ultron got their hands on like Perceptor or Wheeljack and they lost their inventors, they're kind of screwed there. So yeah, it also depends on who it is.
Yeah.
So like I said, there's a lot of factors, and I'm not versed on Ultron enough to really know. So
plus it also depends, like, are we singling out a singleized version of Ultron? Or are we doing like a death battle version where we take all versions into account and roll them into one?
As someone who has interviewed the death battle host twice and really likes them as people, fuck death battle.
Thank you.
I do not like the bullshit they pull like that.
How many pentatons of TNT? If we equate the amount of them.
Goku would wreck Superman. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Goku was beating enemy. Goku's enemies could crack the planet before he was ever a Super Saiyan, and now he's like Super Saiyan, fucking Hyper God Super Saiyan 80 Turbo plus Alpha and Knuckles. Like, there's not a chance. Superman doesn't have a chance.
Yeah, Goku does not have an upper power limit. Superman does. Plus technically, all key attacks would be akin to magic attacks, which Superman is weak to.
Yeah, and in Dragon Ball logic, magic is a thing.
Yeah.
So magic could be used.
But anyway, that's a completely different conversation. Yeah.
God, Mace, if only we had a geek podcast or something like this.
God, the amount of times we had to resort to geek news because we didn't have any topics. Now we could probably fill a 14-hour podcast.
God, I've had my fill of 4-hour marathons, man.
We've done long, like back in the geek podcast days where TJ and I first sort of really started to get along and start working with each other. I think the longest podcast we had was about 9 hours.
Oh God.
And it was just random shit for 9 hours. And people stayed and tuned in for it. And they
We
were
just
happy with it.
wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, pretty much. Much
So,
like we do
okay,
now.
guys, I think it's been a good podcast now. I have to go now because my blood pressure is 3/2.
I have seen the sun rise and set 4 times since the time we started this podcast. Oh yeah, but what happened? We talked about
Right. Night, Matt. Thanks for coming in.
when you brought up when we were talking about the tornadoes and that, I think I still have the archive of Tornado News Live.
I still have the best of specials I put together somewhere.
Oh. You should send those to Trey. He'd probably love to get his hands on that.
I don't know how Trey responds to like reminders of Jody.
He doesn't have as much because he's lost a lot of his archives.
Ah, okay.
So, yeah. But yeah, like, just for context, Trey was a wrestling podcast host, hosted Wrestling News Live. That's pretty much where TJ and I first met and started talking with each other. The podcast was one of the very weird ones because it was literally 2 rednecks just talking wrestling. And one of their more famous episodes was lovingly referred to as Tornado News Live, where the 2 dumbasses after a pay-per-view had a tornado coming through. Like when I say coming through the area, I mean it was going right over the top of the level, right?
Full-blown tornado warning.
Full-blown, get into the bunker, you moron. So what did they do? Oh, they kept broadcasting for at least nearly 3 hours from their apartment building. And it's like, at one point, the one that keeps getting me, Trey puts his head out the window because all he could see the fast food place across the road. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like a Denny's that still had their lights on, and a singular police car. So what does he do? Stick his head out the window. Hey, Popo, it's getting a bit windy. You think you want to go inside? like, dude, really? You're telling the cops to go inside, yet you won't go down you won't take care of yourself? Yeah, so people can do some dumb things, and as long as it's funny, as long as you get content, I suppose.
Yeah, Toa, there is a version of Ultron. I think it's like the newest version that actually is on the heroic side. I can't wait for that to get completely undone and go nowhere.
Yep.
No, Rick, that's Spug. Spug is the one who pissed out a window during a podcast. Trey's a redneck, but he had more decorum than Spug.
I don't know, not by much.
He didn't piss out of the window.
True. God, looking back, I'm like, how did...
Well,
this is the thing. It's like,
hello,
it's
Memphis.
like,
We are reminiscing about our origins as podcast co-hosts.
Yeah, we're just having a chill time. Tell a story.
Yeah, Trey. Yeah, Trey is the first one that gave me like a voice online. It's like him and JSK both had to go away for a couple weeks. They wouldn't be able to make the broadcast, so it was just Adam and me. So you put Adam, who is not the best at carrying a show on his own because he does not have the personality for it. And then me, who was greener than baby shit. They weren't great episodes. I sucked, but I'm grateful for the opportunity and trust that it took.
Yeah. I think at one point, like, you, me, and Spug actually ended up taking over a show one.
I can't remember doing more episodes as a host outside of like the 2 with Adam and then the best of specials.
Oh no, it wasn't like we actually ran the show. It was all 3 of us ended up calling in, and they just had to go and do something and just left the 3 of us to talk. Which even now is a bad idea.
True.
Yet here we are every Friday.
Uh-huh. Big trouble with Ultron stories that characters like that, especially Marvel, will have their powers and weaknesses vary wildly depending on who's right. Correct. There's no universal rule. It's just whatever they felt like at the time. Like if I were to do that, if I were to do Ultron for the video, it would be a very generalized version of Ultron, the version everyone, basically understands. I wouldn't go into any weird hyper dimension, Marvel versus Capcom Infinite version, nothing like that.
See, the thing that I have the problem with the whole Ultron thing, it is that, depending on who writes him, depends on what abilities he has, what weaknesses he has, stuff like that. And like a lot of the time he's written as a very hard to defeat character for a reason, but that reason differs every time he's done. And there's some versions that are technically unbeatable, like the version that's been in the What If TV series. That one you wouldn't even get close to trying to be able to defeat, no matter who you throw at. Hell, they had to trap that version in a pocket dimension with a demonic Doctor Strange. And even that was a stalemate.
So wondering for the ringside commentators, including matching where ring out is not in play. How dangerous would be the ringside commentators? Wait, what? For the ringside commentators, including matching where ring out is not in play.
Okay, so how dangerous is doing commentary at ringside, essentially?
That really depends on how the owner has set everything up.
Yeah.
Because ringside commentary, we've seen that done from the entrance ramp. And, you're very rarely in danger unless the match calls for people spilling out and battling on the ramp. If you're doing a little indie show and they felt like doing it old school style and the commentary booth is 4 feet away from this side of the ring, then you get a little bit dangerous. But for the most part, Mace, confirm if I'm off here. I would assume the workers would tend to avoid working that side just in case.
You are correct, sir. It is very much one of those things that they do say that if a wrestler does come at you, then just try to react accordingly. But at the same time, you're not expected to hey, you need to learn how to bump everything, just in case. It is realistically just one of those things of, if you need to take a bump, then take a bump, but they don't exactly train you to bump.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was the whole thing with me, was I started out as a commentator. And it actually got worse for me once they realized, oh, he knows how to bump. Because then I became a target. But yeah, most of the times they just say, like, don't try to bump the commentator, because they're not meant to be that part of the show.
You may not have been great at podcasts, but look at you now. You do transport podcasts with really cool people. Yeah, I just got better at presenting myself. I got more confident with what I do. You know, it's natural growth. Like, it's not lost on me, like, how many people, like, inspired me and gave me the chances that got me to this point. That, like, honestly, a lot of them aren't doing it anymore, and none of them reached the level of success I have. You know, it's a little bit weird to think about.
I do better than you. I'm still here, you're not me.
I'm grateful to all of you for helping me become who I am. Also, fuck you all. I'm better than you. Now I have become the master. Oh, Indo, it doesn't get old bashing Titanium Megatron because it's so bashable.
Kind of in the same vein as Disco Inferno. If you know, you know.
Stay humble to you. That's the thing. Like the source, I make the jokes, but like there's no ego in my brain whatsoever. I know, I know I am like running this like dog and pony show by the seat of my pants right now. Like, I know there are far better than I. Like, I will say that, like, no one in the Transformers community grinds the way I grind. I will give myself that much credit, but that is all the credit I will give. Because there are people with far more polished videos, far better edited, far more entertaining than I'm very well aware of what I am. I'm happy with what I am. But yeah, you never forget there's always a superior out there.
And believe me, there are enough people around that if you need humbling, you will be humble.
Oh yeah.
But luckily, you're not the type of guy who has an ego about himself. At least if it's a comedy sketch, then yeah, you'll play the ego.
The Omega has an ego then, yes.
There it is.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that line to come out.
For me, man, I've always been the straight man of the group. Like, every time I try to make a sketch, it'd be like it always flies against my face. Comedically, of course, you know.
Yeah.
But there are moments where I'm like, hey, if I get to be a troll, I may not be the instigator, but I will participate.
We all have our roles to play.
And I'm just a shit.
There's always a bigger fish. Yes, there is always a bigger fish.
Yeah, I know. It'd be good if we could get a fish and chips.
I'm hungry now.
Sorry.
I haven't had good fish and chips in a while.
Because it's not easy to find a good one. It's not easy to find a good place.
Yeah.
And two, like fish these days, they seem to go for like the cheaper cuts. Whereas I'm like, I miss getting like a good barramundi or something.
Now I have
Like
had,
that. Oof.
yeah, like now, like I've been to like Epcot and Disney and gotten like proper fish and chips, where they like literally like
UK style.
yeah, UK style, like served in a cone of newspapers, like that genuine fish and chips. That is good. That is good.
Almost sounds like you searched for the curry after you got back from California.
Okay, TJ, got to know, with your shelves and toys, what is the farthest you see one of your toys fall out of nowhere for you? I haven't. Okay, so I don't really have toys fall out of nowhere. Like I've had like, so I've got my bookshelves, and I have the. Oh wait, you know what? I take that back. I take that back. So I have the shelves that are screwed into the wall that go almost all the way up to the ceiling, and that's where I used to keep all of my rider belts. That has changed. For a while, the top shelf actually held a lot of my Super 7 Ninja Turtles, as well as the NECA movie turtles that I had. And some crew doing outside work fixing the wires after like the last big hurricane were so forceful in their repairs that yeah, like they took like full on dives off the shelves.
So they joined the Hardy Boys. My client are doing the swan dives off the top shelf.
When an expensive Toka and Razor set takes a dive off the top shelf, you don't put them back on the top shelf. No. The things sitting up there now have very wide bases that are not action figure based. They are all like Lego sets that are very low to the ground.
There you.
I know for game purposes, you gotta wonder how the people like the building get this dirty. There's always some weird explanation as for why this place is like violating every health code. Like sometimes it's like an explosion, sometimes like, you know, something like drove or flew by that just caused this entire mess, you know, weird things like that.
Or it's just been hermetically sealed for decades.
Don't remind me of the bathroom. By the way, raid message for the night. Don't remind me of the bathroom.
There you go.
You know what? I like it. Castle.
Faust is going to be what the fuck?
Yeah,
I need to know more late night streamers. like Faust is. I like rating Faust because like I like supporting the dude, but like I do need to find variety here.
That's where you look into Australian streamers.
Oh, no one from Australia streams.
Yeah. I keep trying. No. No, I will be honest though, like I keep trying to do streaming and stuff like that, but I don't think my brain is like wired for doing it.
Ah.
I keep meaning to do it.
That's why I come over here.
It's one of those, do I really want to invest the time that it would take?
Right. I mean, for me, this has just been like a fantastic way to actually like play the games I want to play, because now like I have a dedicated bit of time to where I can actually like do it, because it's, you know, part of the job.
Yeah.
Yes, Thesaurus. I am having fun. I do have fun in Powerwash Sim. This is just super chill time.
Yeah. Not every game has to boost adrenaline.
And blood pressure.
Saw one of
And
those
rage.
saw one of those the retail job I worked after refused to touch that. I assume at this point you mean the bathroom. The hell room. So
Let me guess, you worked at Walmart.
tell me you worked at Taco Bell without telling me you worked at Taco Bell. So, okay. Here's a toy shop story I can't tell on YouTube.
Woo.
It's not a very long one. It's just one that I can't actually describe in a place of heavy monetization loss over the slightest dumb thing.
So once upon a time, this beep 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 beep.
And yet the VOD is going to be on YouTube.
So
ironic.
we gotta, okay, so normal day. So like I got a customer in, he's at the register and we're just kind of talking before he actually does the checkout. And I have someone come in, another guy, and he just asks, can I use the bathroom? Sure, yeah, it's in the back corner, no big deal. You know, and that's fine. You know, and he just goes back there and like, this is no big deal. People use our bathroom all the time, that's why it's accessible. So I go back to talking to the customer and get about, I don't know, about 20 seconds farther into the conversation before we both hear, this guy is doing Dragon Ball Z power-up noise recording in my bathroom right now.
Yeah, it's bad when you can hear that from the counter.
And we both just stop cold and look at each other in horror. But in the horror, there is also pity, for the customer knows I will have to go deal with that later. The customer finishes, he leaves. The one in the bathroom eventually comes out. I should ask if he's okay. But like he's walking by, like I didn't want to, like, obviously whatever happened there went wrong. So I didn't want to embarrass the guy with, oh, hey, by the way, we were out here and we heard your colon implode. So I decided to spare him that because I figured this is already enough indignity. And he does his, okay, makes a purchase, he takes off. Now I'm alone in the shop. And now something has to be done.
Crucifix, holy water, book on exorcism.
Powerwash Simulator 2.
No, oh no, we have ads. Why did ads start now?
Oh no.
Part two. I'm not gonna continue. I'm not gonna continue. We're gonna wait for everybody. Honestly, as happy as Primrose is to throw gift subs just to turn me into a chicken, I am kind of shocked that there's anyone left, any of my regulars left, who are not subscribed.
At least.
No, there was nothing holy about that. So there's only a little bit more. There's only a little bit more to it. We'll get to the aftermath. We'll get to
We want to give
Commercial
people
break.
the time to go through the adpocalypse here.
yeah. It's a 3-minute ad break, so we got a couple minutes left to hold on.
Are you having trouble moving your bowels? X-Lax.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. Chris, we'll get to that when the ads end. When everyone is back, we will continue.
No one should have to wait for the VOD for that story. That's just nightmare fuel waiting to happen.
Wasn't that you after Taco Bell? Ha, Taco Bell doesn't do that to me.
Usually.
It really doesn't. Like I can have Taco Bell regularly and like it doesn't really affect my digestive tract.
Taco Bell, cheap Taco Tuesday.
I'm not a fan of people asking, feeling better after using about it. Yeah, like what happened in there is between me, God, and the porcelain.
And the plumber.
And sometimes God doesn't want to be involved.
Need to pray to the Holy Spirit. Fuck that, I'm out. Even the devil's looking up going, I ain't taking responsibility for that.
Even the devil goes, Jesus Christ, kid, what the fuck did you...
Matt over. Oh, and I missed story time. 253, what was the last thing you got? Because now Paleo is in ads, and the ads should not be offset. Everyone should get the same ads at the same time. Ads over, toilet time now.
Tell the toilet.
We gotta wait for Paleo. We gotta wait for Paleo. You're just about heading to the bathroom. Okay, I stopped there. We didn't. There really isn't much left after that. Like, I can't breathe. I'm laughing too hard. And now lag. If it's lag and refresh. Oh, I see. Oh, actually, no. I'm dropping frames. What the hell?
Oh, yeah, there is lag.
Okay, that was weird. Okay, it seemed momentary. God, it did this like last week, where just like out of nowhere my internet started shitting itself. We should be okay now.
Yeah, you're good now.
Yeah, hopefully it's a spike and we'll be okay. Okay, so everyone back from ad hell. All right, everyone's back. Okay, everyone's back.
Meanwhile, in the bathroom.
The aftermath.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, whatever I'm about to describe, you waited for this. You sat here for the last 3 minutes going, I want to see where this goes. I just want everyone aware of that before we continue.
And just remember, those of you who have subscribed, this is what you pay for.
So I've never been afraid in the toy shop before.
Oh, God. Yeah.
But this guy sounded like he blew out his O-ring. So I find gloves. I find like I go into like the back of the cabinet and find like the leftover COVID masks we had. Just so I have something just in case. I am approaching the door like a SWAT team person about to flashbang the room.
FBI, open up!
Just me just slowly creeping over to the door. My arm extended as far as possible so I get as much distance between me and whatever is back there.
Why am I picturing like the start of Luigi or something along those lines? TJ would like drop to the can of like friggin' Glen 20, fire suit, mask, respirator.
Oh, I have reached the point cap. I had to buy something right now. I opened up the door. The room is fine. Like, that's the anticlimax to it. Like, whatever the guy did in there stayed in the bowl and left with the bowl.
Okay.
Like, thank the gods. Outside of a little, outside of just like caution spraying a little bit of air freshener. Yeah, like whatever he did, he must have cleaned up afterwards because it was fine. It was fine. But
Yeah, extercise the demons.
I have never been so scared in the toy store in my life. Yeah, mop at the ready. Unfortunately, the mop is in that room. I don't know if he employed it, but were you playing the Great Mighty Pooh song in your head? No. In my head, I was finding Jesus. Nightmares on Haja, what could have been? Oh no. Thank God. This never comes to mind unless I go, oh hey, here's a weird story that I can't tell on YouTube. There's the other story I can't tell on YouTube. I guess there's three. I guess there's a third story I can't tell on YouTube because that just... Okay, I instinctively hit the jump button when that star hit me, so it looked like it reacted.
Nice selling, DJ.
Thank you.
It's okay, we'll put the IC tunnel on you after Cena's done with it.
We'll clean it up to make sure there's no Dom sweat.
It's gonna take a while. TJ, shit.
Yeah, thank God this game only has one toilet per expansion.
The only other two stories that I can't really tell on YouTube. One is because the guy was just super weird, and I don't really need that coming back on me, just in case he, for some reason, sees it. Like here, I have zero connection to the shop, so it's not like I do like videos here on Twitch from the shop or anything.
Oh, was this your buddy who did the self-grading?
Yeah, him. Chat, I had a guy who would come into the shop and drop hundreds of dollars on Pokemon at a time because his grandpa said to enjoy his money while he had it. Who apparently the grandpa either left him some inheritance or did not give him advice on the guy's own money, one or the other, or both, I don't know. But this was just a super weird guy. He would ride up on a scooter. He would come in, load up his backpack with just like hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of Pokemon. Because he had this idea of opening up all this product that he was buying at retail price and selling all the cards he got at his own card shop that he was going to set up in town. And his big idea was to go into grading cards, not realizing you can't just start up a grading company all on your own and just call it Frank's Gaming or anything like that. Like, his grading, he gave me what he considered a Gem Mint 10 Pikachu promo card. He had slid it into a normal top loader, like one of those that has like a long upper lip. and just on that upper lip was a printed out label that had his air quote company's name on it and the words Gem Mint 10 and a logo that looks like it was typed out with wingdings. But the guy would come in and tell me the weirdest stories. He would tell me the weirdest stories about like moving to Florida because of a girl, and then later on like telling me like that he was single, and then telling me like what girl? You know, like at one point he would tell me about like a kid he had, and then no longer mention the child after a while. And these would be non sequiturs that he would just go on and randomly tangent into between batshit crazy and Pokemon. At one time, this man asked me, like, up front, "Are you an angel?" Not a figurative one, a biblical one. Because according to him, I always had what he wanted, aka Pokemon to buy. So because I had Pokemon, he literally thought I was sent from heaven.
Well, considering how hard it is to get Pokemon these days, yeah, the fact that you had any would be a godsend.
And this is when I remember that we are the home of bath salts. Like, I should have written down the entire, like, everything this guy spouted at me because, good fucking lord, it's so weird.
I think you updated us for, like, what, a solid week and a half? 2 weeks?
Yes!
On what this guy was going through?
Because he just kept going. I don't know what happened to him. He has not responded in months. I probably haven't seen him in like a good year. I passed by him driving my car down the road one day, and that's the last I have seen of this man. You are heaven sent like us, got through a day because of you. Ah.
Yeah, to be fair,
I appreciate it.
We hope that people kill time and have fun.
Yeah.
So when I went to TFCon in LA and I was on the YouTuber panel, one of the questions that people asked in the crowd was, when did you know you made it? And everyone else's answers are, financial, right? So like, when I could help my parents with their mortgage payment, or like when I could afford my own car, things like that. Like when YouTube paid for my car, that's how they knew they made it. I don't like answering that question in monetary value because that changes all the time. What constitutes made it one year may not constitute making it another year. So to me, that's just a little bit more superficial. It's important, but no. What my answer was, I have a piece of fan mail. And it's actually rare that anyone has my physical address to send me actual fan mail, but this guy sent me toys from the UK, so he actually had had the chance to do that.
Hold on, I'll let him know. TJ Omega.
Excuse me?
You know I'd never actually betray your confidence.
Thank you.
You know I'd never actually give anybody your actual address. Still have it.
You are my comfort Friday night streamer, heavenly gift, if you will. Thank you.
Please, my diabetes can only take so much.
No, but here's I have this piece of fan mail, and I literally have this in a plastic bag, and it's in the drawers on my desk here, and it never leaves. I don't want anything to happen to it. And it was like, along with these toys from the UK, it was this fan letter from a guy who told me that he had gone through some really hard, dark times, and that for a long time he was just trying to get up the nerve to just end the whole thing. Which is about the time he found my videos back when they were more comedy based. It was, you know, I was still doing like TJTV and I was still doing goofy sketch stuff. And the comedy was just the right kind to hit him the right way. And my videos gave him something to look forward to. So even though he was having hard times, it was something that he could grasp onto. And last I checked up on the guy, according to this mail, not like the guy's entire life turned around. He was off in the UK. He was studying filmmaking. He was planning to go into Japan to study more. He was doing charity, work and helping kids. Like he actually turned, not only got himself to a much brighter place, but also into a place where he could help others. And he credited me and my videos for getting him to that point. So when someone asks me, like, how do you know when you made it? Like, that's what I point to. Because that is a change in someone's life that you never expect to actually make. The day someone tells you what you do saved my life is the day you realize how important it really is and how much value it actually has. That's what I count as making it.
That's actually a really good way to sort of think about it and quantify it, to be honest.
Mine's kind of similar in a sense, because in my internet career, I've never made a significant money or anything that consistent. But one thing I always told people is, well, if you didn't make any money, how are you a success? I was like, well, I started the podcast in 2009. I did not have too many friends, just straight up. 13 years later, I'm on a stream with DJ Omega. That's a plus. But even if it was, I'd be like, I'm hanging out. I'm on Friday nights. I'm chilling on Friday nights, shooting the shit with some people on the internet.
Yeah.
And I am somewhat known. Like, I'm kind of like a regular in a sense.
You're the only one here my girlfriend trusts.
Well, that's just a bonus. But yeah, like, the fact that it's gotten me to travel all over the continent and gotten to meet some of my heroes and have legitimate friends, including people in this call, I'm like, that's success right there for me. I'm like, I'm legitimately happier, or at least happy.
Yeah. God, we're being way too sentimental. We're being way too sentimental here. Fart, shit. Old Karen's dry crotch.
Jeez.
It's like a new season of Red Dwarf. It just comes back when you least expect it to come back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Too late. We came here for the human moments. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, I can hydrate. Mephiles, that is a dead solid toy. That is a good one to have as a favorite. Oh, the posture check. Oh, this is the one I was dreading because my bad posture was right where I liked it.
Finally got your back settled in the way you like it. No,
I was so nice and comfy. Now I have to straighten my back again.
Yep. Do I have to do a made it story?
It's not a requirement.
Apparently, a chat wants it though.
Not character development.
Fix your
Character
posture, agent.
development. No.
How comfy was that shrimp position? Yeah, you can.
Hey, look, those shrimp positions are quite comfortable until the discs in your back give out and decide, hey, we're not going to work with you anymore, and you have to get surgery to fix it. Yes, TJ, I'm going to use my surgery as a learning lesson for you. Save yourself. Do not become like me.
You also took bumps in pro wrestling. Let's be fair here.
Shut up.
Am I wrong?
Well, to be determined. We don't know if it was the fact that I took bumps in pro wrestling that contributed to it, or whether it was the fact of sitting in a chair, like basically doing office work for the past 20 odd years, or it could go back to the fact of, you know, I worked McDonald's once upon a time, and the lifting that I did there possibly created the problem. So, combination of everything, I guess?
mean, anything involving McDonald's is going to make you unhealthier.
Yeah, true.
No, don't go into pro wrestling.
If it's your passion and you wish to pursue it, then you pursue it. Do your dreams, you know. It's, you know, TJ likes to say about his little catchphrase at the end. You know, about the shooting stars, catching them, WLs, etc. Yeah. Promotion.
My little Mr. Rogers moment at the end.
Yep. Need like a G.I. Joe sort of PSA type thing at the end of every stream.
No. Goku VTuber, so makes sense.
Yep.
But I can't keep up G.I. Joe PSAs. We know this. I love the G.I. Joe PSAs because at first it's all the stuff that you would expect the PSA in a cartoon to explain, you know. Don't trust strangers, you know, don't play with matches, you know, the typical stuff that you have to teach an 80s kid who doesn't know any better. And then you get,
don't you put it in your mouth, you know, that song.
And then you get like 90 episodes in, and the PSA at the end is like, don't eat rocks. Why?
We didn't think we'd last this long. Don't
Thanks,
eat rocks again.
Thanks for letting us know, beachhead.
I think it was worse for Sonic though, for the Sonic Says segment. It's like he comes along after everything's already been done. It's like, I'm just going to reiterate the same stuff you've heard over 10 years.
I still remember the one where it's like they let Tails smoke to get that point across once.
Yeah.
I'm like, isn't he like 8?
Something like that.
Hey, no wonder Tail smokes. It helps. Not as much as weed, but hey, you know.
No, George, no, not the child, not the child. No, not fuck the children. I know that's the next line. He's 3 in universe. Okay. They almost let Tails drink booze.
Yeah. That was also another one. God, could you imagine trying to do like actual PSAs in this day and age. Like, just be, don't go on the internet, kids. Just don't.
Just don't.
Yeah, it turns out asking your parents for permission for the internet still fucking valid in 2020.
Hi, kids. Don't trust Logan Paul.
I mean, hey,
not
adults, don't trust Logan Paul.
Hey, adults.
Hey, anybody, don't trust anybody. Just Stone Cold said it best. DTA, don't trust anybody.
Hello, everybody. Astral Agent Magnetar here with a good PSA for you kids out there. Don't give EA money. Hello, everyone out there. Astral Agent Magnetar here with another PSA for all you kids out there. J.K. Rowling is a twat.
Oh God. And that's generous, folks.
Oh, it's so generous.
Oh, we could go deeper. There's a few words I'm pretty sure would get demonetized on this platform.
Luckily, the pods are not on a monetized channel. I don't have to worry about these.
Look at this.
Chris,
Even
I'm
Magnetar.
very happy to say you're the first one I've heard all year say even mention the word NFT. That has died so hard at this point.
Oh yeah,
Thank God for that.
it's all about crypto now.
Well, crypto's what they fall back on when the current scam fails. They go back to basically trading monopoly money with each other and telling you it's the future.
Yeah. Agent Magnetar here with a with another PSA. Don't. Just don't.
Don't.
Whatever
Actually-
whatever you're thinking, whatever you're doing, don't.
Yeah.
Astral Agent
Buddy,
Magnetar.
I'm Terry Honey, and I'm here with Agent Magnetar to tell you, don't trust NFTs, fuck crypto, and J.K. Rowling can eat a bag of dicks. Also, don't you put it in your mouth.
Astral Agent Magnetar here with another PSA for all you kids out there. No.
Is it bad? I actually want to record that one. Like just run it before every stream or at the end of every stream. It's like, hey kids, no. Just no. No context whatsoever. It's just no.
No. Nope. No.
No.
Like the dog's rubbing its butt on the carpet. No. No. Starts playing Don't Put It In Your Mouth. No.
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 Yes, play Don't You Put It in Your Mouth. That's still fucking valid.
Hi, pods. Don't put it in.
No, thesaurus. No, thesaurus. Not a PSA.
Yeah, make that joke. No.
No.
That is the one thing he does not do.
Don't paint the ceiling. You can paint a ceiling. You just have to cover everything below it first.
Yeah.
PSA.
Just make sure you do it.
PSA. Chicken gif.
Okay. Here's your latest PSA for Gawk.
Here's a new PSA from Astral Agent Magnetar. GIF is a brand of peanut butter. GIF is an animated image. I don't care what the creator said. Fuck him. That's not how letters work.
Snap,
All right.
crackle, fuck him.
Got into an argument with my Rice Krispies. Ranger, good night. Thanks for stopping in. Ranger got out of here without. Ranger got out of here without telling any stories. Though apparently he only has one left. So we'll have to. We'll covet that.
Keep it in your back pocket, bud.
That water surely done irreparable damage to the can. Oh, it's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Like, they waterproof everything in this game. Like, the turntables are completely fine. I can spray it right into the electrical sockets. It's okay.
Yeah, and the computers run Windows Vista, so they're gonna have to be replaced regardless.
Yeah, there's some stains in humanity that even we can't remove.
I know, Ranger, I am aware they are not endless, but we do enjoy them thoroughly, which is why we're like, ooh, every time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like I just said, keep it in your back pocket. You never know.
Even Haim Saban's stupidity has an upper limit, which is shocking.
We would not have ever thought of that.
So he isn't Ed levels of stupid. Oh, I mean, the thing is, like, Haim Saban got away with a lot more scams than Ed did.
Oh, Ed Wood?
No, Ed.
Oh.
Those Eds, where every scam is just to afford jawbreakers.
So that's where the Power Ranger budget went. Jawbreakers.
When they were the size of bowling balls, yes. Did you ever see the jawbreakers on Ed, and Eddie?
Mm-hmm.
They shoved them into their cheek, and it's like they had a Siamese twin coming out of their skull.
Yeah. Oh, those were the days. I remember when you could actually get those. Yes, I'm old. Shut up.
Yeah, I've not seen a jawbreaker in a hot minute.
Same.
Because they're too dangerous on kids' teeth. That's why you
You're-
get them when they're children.
Point.
You're also eating them wrong.
You're supposed to be sucked on and dissolved.
Yeah, you're not actually supposed to break your jaw on them. It's just a name.
So that's what I was doing wrong.
The jawbreaker about the size of a softball in a local candy store. Yeah, like an actual like old school candy store would still have jawbreakers. I would have to drive all the way out to the mall for that. And like, I don't miss jawbreakers enough to make that drive. Don't put a jawbreaker in the microwave. Correct. Mythbusters taught us that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they explode.
Yes, because the inside turns into molten lava.
La 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 lava. Jawbreaker. I could feel this death. How dare you make a Minecraft movie reference?
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right. All the water we have going on in this game, I'm surprised it took that long for a bathroom break.
Sure. But then again, only one of us has to do the hydrate.
This is true. This is true.
So, like, I know we're doing like a little break tonight. Probably, actually. But God, one thing that we haven't done in years that keeps popping up on my goddamn timeline on Facebook. We need to play the what was it, Apples or whatever it was.
Cards Against Humanity.
The Cards Against Humanity. Like the four of us, maybe get Prim involved or a couple of others as well, just to really make it interesting.
I feel like that's now a danger to my YouTube career.
What, too many truths getting out there, TJ?
We know the
People
jokes in that game.
Yeah.
Jackbox Night is far more doable.
Yes, that is. Actually, I might even be able to get Jackbox 11.
God, they're
Yes,
up to
no.
11.
They're up to 11.
I've got like 4 or 5 of them on Steam.
I got an email the other day asking if I wanted like a review code for the latest. So I may now have to turn around and go, yeah, sure, we can use it.
I'm around, been away a little. There's also a 20-minute thunderstorm that rolled through Sydney. Oh, fun. I don't know if Florida gets that kind of balmy weather like in summer. Age of Magnetar, like quick thunderstorms that rumble and roll through and don't do much. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we get those here in Melbourne.
Florida is the state where you can be like driving down your car and it's a completely clear blue crystal sky, and in your rear view mirror it looks like the apocalypse is behind you. Like Florida is the place where a thunderstorm can start even when the sun is shining. And yeah, like you can have thunderstorms that will be just an absolute oblivion of rain and then be done within 10 minutes.
See, I think that's another reason why you and I get along so well. Like the parallels between where like my area, Victoria, my state, and Florida are pretty much the exact same. Like,
yeah,
there's a saying that like if you don't like the weather in Victoria, wait 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's basically Florida. We have that saying.
4 seasons in one day as well.
We have that too, though winter, very rare. We both live in an environment where everything around us could potentially kill us, but in your case, that is because nature has evolved everything to be able to defend itself because everything else around it is so dangerous. For me, it's just meth. Nature didn't evolve shit. In fact, I am the land of the alligator, a creature that has literally not evolved in hundreds of millions of years because it is such a perfect predator.
Yeah, well. So you have that, we have alligators.
Crocodiles.
They're cousins.
The crocs are more terrifying, though. Like, they are more nimble than an alligator is.
Yes. Which is why if you go to Queensland, you can watch idiots hand feed them.
And yes,
why you would do that, I wouldn't know.
And yes, the gator has gotten smaller. The gator has gotten smaller as it has become more efficient at processing itself, so it does not need to be big anymore. Because it outlived the dinosaurs. Alligators outlived the dinosaurs, so it didn't need to be big enough to fight a dinosaur anymore. It's small because it won.
Yeah. And it's small because it wants to be fast enough to eat you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically small because it doesn't have any natural predators to force it to be large and defend itself anymore. Again, it's too perfect at what it does. It's perfectly evolved.
For you wrestling fans out there, it's the Kurt Hennig of animals.
I'm sorry, until I see an alligator throw a basketball over the back of its head and make its half-court shot in one shot, I'm not going to say it's Kurt Hennig.
Fair, but I have seen an alligator bowl 300. So then I get a bowl 300 with rats and sheep, but same death.
Vans, you are correct. Alligators and crocodiles predate dinosaurs.
Yep.
They were here before them. They have been here after them. Again, perfect predator.
And yet, a terrible Pokemon.
Okay. There have been a lot. There have been a lot of crocodile Pokemon. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. 253, that one was on your, that lag spike might have been on your end. I don't have any drop frames over here. So, like, if it keeps happening, you might want to refresh.
And this will probably be our last clean for the day.
Yeah, I think, finishing this up is going to take us to the 3 hour.
Yeah.
3 hour mark
Probably
I'd like to hit.
Yeah.
I have more secret art projects to do, and this is... I want to enjoy, like, a little bit... I want to enjoy a little bit tonight, just like solo time, because it's the first night for a while that I have not needed to get up early in the morning. I can take my time waking up in the tomorrow. Totodile is your favorite. Yeah, you and Mari both. Like, Mari's not here tonight, but she loves her Totodile. Now I have a crocodile in my team on Pokemon Legends ZA that has been absolutely earning his keep.
Yeah, he a big boy.
He's an alpha. But also, like, he comes through in every clutch.
Yes, I saw that when you were going up against was it the legendary?
Oh, the Zygarde.
Yeah, the Zygarde.
The green butthole dog.
Yep, green butthole dog. If you go back and watch that thing, they clearly show he has a green butthole.
Yeah, it's a little hexagon taint.
Yeah. I don't know why they had that detail, but they did.
It's because most Pokemon games, you only saw the rear view of the Pokemon, and they wanted to continue to convey that hexagon pattern. So they only had one place to put it.
The last thing that you ever want to think about is, how do Pokemon poop? These are the thought-provoking questions that we predict on this stream.
Chat, it's 2 in the morning here. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you expect. Talking about Pokemon pooping now.
Yep. Yeah, we're not exactly the most intellectual group on the planet.
Hang on.
A new delivery of people has arrived. I will inform the Chrono Agency that their new test subjects are ready for pickup.
Hi, Professor Lambio. Thank you for raiding in. How was the stream tonight?
Welcome, Raiders. Let us know your thoughts on how do Pokemon poop.
No, let's not start with that. Let's not lead with that with the Raiders. Let's not lead with that with the Raiders. I thought I was gonna fight the final boss Kuja tonight in Final Fantasy IX. I was wrong. Hey, welcome to JRPGs, where the final boss never really is the final boss.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you're that far in Final Fantasy IX, though. It is one of my favorite in the franchise.
Where's the remake? Where's the remake?
6 first. 6 first.
Yeah, true. I'll give you that.
Yeah, thank you for reigning in Lambia. Thank you for trusting your audience with me. If you got a raid and run, it's late. I don't know what time zone you're in, but I'm pretty sure it's late there too. I did fight the Snake Lady boss. That's progress. That's good. I have a weird connection with Final Fantasy IX because, like, the last couple times I attempted to play that game all the way through, I stopped when I got to the final disc and didn't pick the game up again. It's like this weird thing about, like, not wanting to end the game, but also never being in the mood to go finish all the side quests. So I kind of got myself stuck into the point where, like, I just don't have the time to get back to it now.
See, I can understand that, especially when they keep finding new side quests for it. It's like, oh yeah, the game's been out for, nearly 30 years, but we're still going to find new side quests for it. How do you people have that much dedication?
We've hacked the game and discovered a 5th disc.
No, God, no.
And we're gonna remaster the shit out of it.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah, a lot of people would love that Final Fantasy remake.
Remind people what a good Final Fantasy game was.
Yeah, 8.
What's the cutoff for good Final Fantasy for you, in your
Okay,
opinion?
Mace, where are you in this map? And how do I load bullets into this? Fuck it. I'm gonna turn the temperature down until I'm shooting icicles at you. How fucking dare you? 8. Tactics is right there. Okay, Tactics got a remake that actually was a remake. They just went back and made the old game nicer. It's all I wanted. Just make Final Fantasy VII again, but don't make everyone look like Lego people. That's it. That's all you had to do. No, we gotta get super meta with it and do what modern Final Fantasies do, which is to have a completely up my own ass storyline that's way too complex. Started with FF7 because that's the famous one, then went to FF8, which was weird. Not a fan of the junction system. The junction system is terrible and also the most broken system in the entirety of Final Fantasy.
Yep.
Like, you literally...
Exploitable as hell, and I love every minute of it.
Yeah. Hey, kids, do you want to break Final Fantasy VIII irrefutably? So, all you have to do is spend about 20 minutes capturing cure spells from whatever random monster, because monsters don't run out. You can just take as many as you want. Mm-hmm. And then junction all of them to your HP. Congratulations, you have a level 7 character with 4,000 hit points.
Yep. I do admit that is sort of my appeal for 7, is the fact that I can just break the absolute living shit out of it in the early game, and then the rest of it's just a cakewalk.
7 feels like they thought...
You're just here for the story.
I have my issues with 7. I don't think it ages as well as a lot of people that claim it does.
It really doesn't.
It really doesn't. The storyline boils down to a game of grab ass between an emo and a twink. That's basically what it comes down to.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I gotta buy all 3 of those. Well, actually, was it 3 or 4 that I did of the date cards in that magic set?
Yeah.
I did buy a Venom from the Spider-Man set the other day.
Who's the emo and who's the twink? That's for you to decide, Ice, because they both kind of fit, right?
Yeah.
One of them is going after his dead best friend Sloppy Seconds, so you figure that one out. I can point to at least one specific point that didn't age well. Tifa, you can't call people that. Oh. Okay, you want to talk not aging well? Let's talk about the Honeybee Inn. Let's talk about that entire side quest.
Mm-hmm. I think I only completed that properly once.
Yeah, Ice. How about that hidden cutscene that implies that Cloud gets gangbanged?
Are we talking remake or are we talking the original?
Original. Like the one where Cloud like literally wakes up and there's just like 8 muscle dudes in the room.
Ah, yes. And the thing is, you need to get that cutscene in order to get a specific item that like increases your chances of being picked by the pervy dude that runs the joint.
The game actually encourages you to put Cloud in the worst potential situation.
Mm-hmm.
And it rewards you for that.
Yeah, and if you don't get all the items, then you don't get picked. And you have to go all the way back to rescue whoever does.
It's midnight on my end, so I should head out. See you guys. All right. Good night, Lambio. Yep. Good to see you. I mean, he has the Buster Sword for a reason.
You mean the bust her sword? I'm gonna leave now.
Yeah.
Personally, I think that both of them are just overcompensating for something.
Oh yeah, like.
I have this big old Buster Sword. I have the Mesmune. It's a 25-foot sword. Yeah, that's what you
Yay!
believe.
Physically impossibly weapons.
I swear, I've got the PC version of the original as well.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if there's a patch for it that just lets Barrett uncensors all of Barrett's dialogue.
Oh, I'm sure there is. I did get a bunch of mods for the PC version once upon a time that actually like redid all the character graphics, so it actually, remastered it. It's kind of all I wanted that game to do.
Yeah. That's the thing, like, a lot of games, it's like, hey, we just want them to be remastered so that they run on modern consoles.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't need to change it, don't need to remake the entire formula, you don't need to make a story that is, oh, let's spend an entire game in friggin' Midgar because reasons.
Yeah, you're making a whole game out of half of disc 1. The fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, impressive, but still.
Oh yeah, visually impressive, yes. But I'm sorry, that first game bored me to tears.
You just ask a girl going to the prom, she'll tell you how big you can make something with just padding. But that's all anyone really wanted. It's just like the only flaw for a lot of people of Final Fantasy VII is the fact that it was Square Enix's first attempt, well, Squaresoft at the time, their first attempt at a 3D RPG with actual polygonal graphics. And they just didn't know what they were doing yet. You know, Final Fantasy VIII came out 2 years later, and like the overworld graphics look way better. It's like all they had to do was like wait a little bit, and the tech would have caught up. No. Everyone gotta look like Lego people. Everyone gotta look like bricks.
It was a style at the time.
Well, it kind of was. Like, yes, it looks silly now. The reality is they were trying to use like polygon graphics to like emulate the sprite look of the original games. You know, like large head, simple body type thing. They were trying to adapt their own style until they figured out, well, that doesn't work. Let's just change the style now.
Yeah, but then they did the probably around the time Advent Children came out, so that would have been what, PS3 era, I think.
Somewhere around there, I forget.
And they showed off the tech demo, which was the recreation of that opening scene from 7, but using the character models from Advent Children. And it looked amazing.
And everyone got super excited for a remake of 7, which is the whole thing they pitched the current remake on. And then they didn't do it.
They left us with a case of blue balls for like another 20 years. Mind you, with Final Fantasy VII, though, like, it was one of 2 games that I got with my PlayStation when I first got it. Guess what I didn't do?
Play it?
No, I played it. I didn't realize that a memory card was required.
Oh, how long did you play?
7 hours.
Oh no. Oh no. The pains of going from cartridge to CD.
Never, ever fun, folks.
Because what we weren't told at the time was that you needed a memory card to save things, because, you know, previous generational consoles, it was all saved on an internal CMOS battery. And a lot of people just didn't know that was a thing, so a lot of people didn't buy the memory cards when they first got their PlayStation. So there were people who got games and went, oh, I'm going to play this game, played the living crap out of it, and then went, oh, where'd the game go? Where did my progress go?
Folks, it happened to me too.
Oh,
if it didn't happen to you, you're lying.
It was the growing pains of the console switch. That's why Dreamcast superior. Dreamcast needed them too, and frankly, the VMU was the dumbest one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
I will credit the VMU. There was some cute stuff that they did with it. I like that you could like take your chow from the chow garden on a little trip with you. Things like that were kind of fun. Yeah. But Jesus Christ, that little screen made those things so much worse.
And the thing is, those VMUs, oh my god, I've still got them. Like, I've got a Dreamcast and everything. I've got a couple of VMUs for saving. They're both dead, and I don't have any save games left, because guess what? They chew through the batteries.
Yeah.
And guess what happens? And guess what happens when the battery dies?
The memory dies with it. Oh, but I could swap out the battery. Same death. Same.
Yeah. Guess what? When the battery's taken out, there's no power for the memory anymore.
Yep. Childhood best friend of mine had a Dreamcast, and that nightmare happened to him.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. Dreamcast, absolutely amazing, very underrated console.
Oh yeah, love the Dreamcast. Love the Dreamcast. Love that there was no security on the Dreamcast.
I'll tell you that. Oh yeah. And Sega picked a good
Hey,
one to
guy.
leave on. Let's put it that way.
Hey guys, did you know that a normal ass CD burned with with a ROM of a Dreamcast game just plays?
Yep.
It's just because there's no console security whatsoever.
Back in the easy early days. I can still remember taking my my PlayStation to. It was like I found an advertisement in the local newspaper of a guy who was doing mod chip for the PlayStation. So it's like, but he was like 10 minutes bike ride from my house. So I went there, and this guy's got like this soldering station set up in front of his PC and everything. And he's like, "Yep, I can do that for you. It'll cost you, I think it was like $50 or something." Did it all for me, hooked it up. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'll just test it to make sure it's working." I'm like, "Okay, so how does this work?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I'll just test it with this new game that's coming out." It was Final Fantasy VIII in Japanese.
Nice.
So I'm like, "Oh, can I get a copy of that?" And he's like, "Nope."
No. Yeah,
Because it only just came out.
importing games not easy back then.
Yep.
Yep.
Neither was downloading them. Because we were on dial-up internet. I remember downloading a Nintendo 64 ROM that took like 6 hours. And then it didn't work.
Oops.
Yep. I still love that era of gaming though.
Yeah.
Like I still have a lot of my consoles from that era, and I like to play them. Don't know why, but it just feels different, that era of gaming.
Because we were still in that new frontier.
Hmm.
You know, they're still figuring out 3D games and, you know, escaping the idea behind like sprites. You know, and like the memory limitations weren't nearly as much of a thing anymore. And like everyone was trying out the new stuff and trying to figure out like what can we do with all the new tech that we couldn't do before. It was adventurous. It's where you get weird ass games like Katamari Damacy.
That was somebody's OCD cleaning turned into a game that just plays like crack.
I said it when we played it on Wednesday, and I said it there. I feel so bad because the creator of that game did it specifically because he was sick of like big game companies relying just on big franchises, just doing the same thing over and over and never trying anything new. So he comes up with like the weirdest new concept for a game. It takes off. They do 2 games of it before he leaves. And then they do to his game exactly what he was trying to avoid. Because every Katamari that came out after the second one was basically just rehashing the same objects and levels from the first 2 Katamari games.
Ugh.
It was not great, and it was like literally flying in the face of the original vision for the series. Like so far, like like the new one, the Once Upon a Katamari I'm playing, all new stuff, and it's been a lot. It's been great.
Yeah. I also think like this is just me personally speaking. I think that era of gaming was one that was that like because they weren't so heavily focused on graphics. I think they relied more heavily on character development and story to sell what they were playing. You know. That's why like a lot of people will continue to go to this day. You know, the PS2 was one of the best eras in gaming because it combined decent looking graphics with really good gameplay and some amazing story. Whereas today, I think they're very much focused on the graphics over like story and characters and all that type of stuff. Like very much lost their way.
I've given you my yes, give myself a hydrate now. I've given you my entire diatribe before about how I blame Sony for like the current state of the gaming industry.
Yes.
Because with the PS5, with the PS3, the entirety of marketing became about pushing how powerful the graphics were, and the graphics were the most important thing. But because Sony was now forcing developers to start chasing bleeding edge tech that frankly the industry was not ready to handle, everything starts getting more expensive. You know, the same way that like a Blu-ray player was $1,000 at launch and now you can get one for like 50. Same shit. The new stuff is just way, way more expensive than it's going to be, you know, in 5 years. But when you're always chasing that dragon, because, you know, you had Sony and the PS3, a $600 at launch console, so they had to make its graphical power the main focus. Which they only did so Blu-ray could win the format war with HD DVD, by the way.
Yep.
Hi, kids. Remember HD DVD? No, you don't.
No, you don't. Because Sony wiped it out.
No, you fucking don't.
Because Sony abused their PlayStation fans to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been like that ever since. Everyone just started pushing all of the graphics as the most important thing, which means everyone has to go bleeding edge. Everyone has to go like the highest of high tech. Everything gets crazy expensive. This is how you get 6-7 year development cycles. This is how you get, you know, $300 million budgets for games, which is what leads to things like DLC, microtransactions, cosmetic shops, blind boxes, all the shit that we bitch about making games too expensive. Because now we're forced in a situation where normal, like just make it and sell it and make money doesn't work anymore. Because it all has to be bleeding edge, and that's all what starts with Sony.
Yep. And yet it's weird that it's, well, I find it amusing in a like a promotional marketing sense that Sony did this whole thing, you know, the Blu-ray versus HD DVD wipeout, all that type of stuff. Yet, what was the biggest selling point of the PS2?
DVD.
That it could play DVDs. It
Yeah.
was cheaper than DVD players at the time.
And they did the same thing with a PS3 because it was $600 versus $1,000 for a Blu-ray.
Yeah. Still reckon the PS2 price announcement was the greatest moment in gaming history.
Oh my god, like the fucking aura farming just to do that. Like all you have to do is mention the number, undercut your competition by $100. You win.
Yep. Like you can still find the clip of it out there today. And if you get a chance, just go and have a look. It's just basically the head of Sony for the PlayStation 2 announcement walks out and just goes $299 and walks off.
After Xbox just announced $399.
Yeah. That was all they had to do. It was just walk out there, $299.
Console wars right there.
Oh, Chad move, absolutely.
Oh yeah. I can't remember who was charged, but the guy had the biggest ball sack on the whole universe. Just didn't care, just went, you know what? If we have to undercut by $100, we'll do it. We'll take a loss on every console. Don't care.
Yeah, curious. That was always it. It's like there was always that rush for power, but like 16, like 16-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit, 128-bit. No one knew what the fuck bits were. It's like it was literally just an ambiguous number. It's like the blast processing thing with the Genesis, which, by the way, was complete bullshit. Blast processing's not a thing.
Yep.
Fucking marketing right
But
there.
it's literally, it was just words. They were just throwing words at you to make it sound fancier, more powerful, etc. Like, yes, there was actual like science behind it, but you know, it's not what you think it was. It's not what you think it was. Let's keep in mind, on a technical level, your most advanced system at the time was like the Neo Geo.
Yeah.
Which had way, if you want to equate with bits, had way fucking more than the Genesis and Super Nintendo at the time.
It was because the Neo Geo took arcade components and just put it into a console.
Yeah. They had these gigantic ass cartridges because it was literally the guts of the arcade cabinet.
Yep.
Which is probably why games cost like $100 a pop.
That's spot on the money. That's why Neo Geo ultimately ended up failing, was because their games, being what they were, just cost way too much for the average consumer.
Yeah, I mean they're perfect. They are perfect arcade ports because they are the arcade game. Can you afford them? No.
Hi, game. I'd like to put down the ladder, please.
Just find a spot. Just find a spot for it.
I have found the spot. I'm pushing the button. It won't let me do it.
Oh no! Find a new spot.
It's glitched.
Is it glitched?
It's glitched.
Sizzle it down.
Maddie over here playing WWE 2K20.
No, I've run into a glitch with the sizzle lift on a couple of levels where it won't actually lower after a while. It's weird.
Yeah, that happened to me as well.
Oh my god.
Hmm?
Is Maddie just
my life
walking
now.
around swinging the ladder?
This is my life now.
God damn it, King Kennedy.
Gonna put out Joey Mercury's eye with that thing.
So here's a quick one to get you to laugh, Teach. You know how much I would yell and scream and bitch about Ken Kennedy or Ken Anderson back in the day?
Uh-huh.
I'm actually good friends with him now.
Well.
Oh, how have the turntabled?
And I even said to him at one point, I'm like, dude, when I first watched a lot of your things, like, I hated the way you wrestled, I hated the way you would act, I got like the gimmick and everything else. And he's like, yeah, look, it's not going to be for everybody. And then we just started talking, and then like for most of the time after the show, we're just chilling, hanging out, good laugh. Anytime he come down to Australia afterwards, we'd be like, hey Carl, how you doing?
That is great.
I will not be repeating that with Zack Ryder. What the things?
It's showing me the icon of something dirty over here. What's dirty over here?
Yeah, I know. I'm doing the same thing.
Oh, it's the whole thing.
Huh? Perception counter. That would be probably top edge. Yeah, let me pretend to be nutty for.
Okay. All right. What else? Oh, this over here.
No, you didn't.
Oh, something over here. What's over here?
Oh.
I don't see nothing. What?
Cool.
Oh, it's the table. Probably like a tiny weeny little dot somewhere that we didn't hit.
I'm highlighting it though. It's not saying that it's dirty.
Okay, booth table, booth napkin, hold on. Sauce bottle too. Seating booth table.
Like nothing over here is making. Yeah, like the progress bars are empty on all of them.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Burger kiosk frame.
Okay, so Matt, you're just in the ladder animation.
Yeah, I'm just in the ladder animation. It will not allow me to relinquish.
Here on our end, you're not holding it. You've got you've got your gun out and your other hand down, and it's just hovering in front of you.
Glitch.
It doesn't like Maddie. It's just like, nope, you will hold this forever, or at least you think you will.
I will hold on this ladder forever. Forever. Forever.
Sort of proves our point about like games not needing the best graphics to actually be worth playing.
Oh no, Undertale fucking crushed that argument.
True.
If you want proof that gameplay is the king, there you go. Frickin' best, like frickin' most popular indie game of all time using Atari graphics.
Alright, so is this the point where I give you an admission that's probably going to get me killed?
You haven't played Undertale.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
I have not played Undertale either. I've just watched a lot of people play it.
Same.
I love Undertale. I think it's an incredibly clever game. I think the gameplay in it looks fun as hell and is doing a good job of being varied, which is very difficult for an RPG to do. Everything about it is exceptionally well done. I own a little minifigure of Sans and Papyrus because I like those two skeleton characters a lot. I own the game. I have 0 hours and 0 minutes in Undertale.
As long as I'm not the only one.
Oh, poor Knights. Oh my god.
Nights into Dreams. Oh. That I have played, and that is underrated as hell.
They did one modern game and it sunk, and they never tried again. That was, I say modern game, I mean they did it on the Wii.
Yeah.
Mind you, perfect game for the controls. Perfect console to go with. But yeah.
Yep. Well, overall, I quite enjoyed this evening.
Yeah, it was a nice chill time. There's a lot of discussion going on for once.
Yeah.
We're not having to stop everything going, fuck, Marge Simpson's here. Fuck.
What's that firing over there? It's water. It's okay.
I got sniped by Hatsune Miku.
Again.
I'm playing Powerwash. I don't know how it happened.
Now I gotta see if there's a Hatsune Miku mod for Powerwash.
All right, this is the point. This is the point where I tell everyone, wake up in the chat. Wake up. I gotta send you somewhere now. We've been going 3.5 hours. It's like 2:30 in the morning for me. I really appreciate everyone who has stuck around this long.
Yeah, very much so.
been a very different night. A lot more just hanging out and chilling. Like this has been a nice vibe tonight, I think. I don't know if we're gonna do this again next week. Because I don't want to completely drop Fortnite. Like I still want to play a little bit.
Yeah.
But this was a nice switch up. This was a nice switch up.
Needed it.
We
absolutely needed it. We absolutely needed it.
We could maybe start with maybe a round of power wash and then jump into Fortnite or something another time.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I am going to not raid Faust tonight. As in the spirit of doing something different, we are going to do something different. I'm raiding into Demon Queen Vivi.
Why did my brain go, yeah, you're gonna raid into Vivi?
The brain cell lives.
For one, she is doing Hollow Knight, and I always support someone who's playing Hollow Knight. Ow. But also, she's at a fascinating crossroads because her main model for most of the year has been her snake, which, she is prone to switch up her models like literally every 2 or 3 months because she can draw and rig her own, and she does it incredibly fast and incredibly well. She's far too powerful. But the result is she gets bored of it the same way you get bored of a t-shirt. So, but the snake has held on most of the year, but she's starting to lean back toward her moth design. So we're going to enjoy Snake Vivi while we have her. What was the raid message I joked about? Like, do we even
Something about the bathroom.
Don't remember the bathroom.
Do not remind me of the bathroom.
Or something.
How about we just go with shooting stars incoming?
Yeah. Okay. Shooting stars in the bathroom?
No.
Not the bathroom incident. No.
Vivi,
we'll keep it.
Vivi is an acquaintance. Vivi is an acquaintance. A Red Claw or a Minerva, I can drop something like batshit crazy and out of pocket. We'll be nice to Vivi. I don't know her well enough to be really crass. But yeah, as usual to everybody, please copy paste that raid message into her chat when you get there. If you have to raid and run, that is absolutely fine. It is a very late night, but I appreciate you sticking around long enough to support my friend. And yeah, stay tuned to Blue Sky. Sunday we will be posting the next schedule. Don't know exactly what it will be just yet, but keep an eye out. It is on the way. Thank you, everybody, and good night.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.